Welcome to the Wealth Matters podcast, where investors come together to better understand how to build passive cash flow and create generational wealth without all the confusing mumbo-jumbo. Here's your host and co-author of Amazon #1 bestseller, Alpesh Parmar.
Welcome to Monday's section of Wealth Matters podcast. Hope all of you are doing great. I know the crypto market, stock market is still in bear market and we don't know what will happen. And that's why I have been looking at other assets to diversify into. And as you guys know, I'm always looking for different ways to invest. So it's important for me to have a diverse approach to my investment portfolio, as I am sure it is to you as well. I want to build multiple streams of income across multiple asset classes. One of these asset classes I'm looking into is music royalties. Let me tell you about them. As simply as I can put it, music royalties are payments made for the use of a song. That use can be anything from being played at a dance club, on the radio, online, or in a movie. Some of these royalties go to the recording of the music, others go to the publishing of the music. So even if you have never written a song in your life, you can invest in song royalties. There are various platforms now for buying and selling music rights. So artists can sell off a portion of their song or album rights, and investors can buy those rights in order to collect royalties. In addition to investing in song royalties, some of this platform also lets you invest in other type of music royalties, as well as book publishing, alert tones, television, and movie royalties. When you invest in song royalties, you are setting up a passive income stream every time someone plays the song, whether it's a grocery store playing it in the aisles or a person streaming it through Spotify. You earn a small payout called a royalty. Depending on the music you invest in, you may earn royalties sporadically or you may earn them on a near daily basis. So music royalties can be a great way to further diversify your portfolio. As an asset class, they can provide a steady stream of passive income that's often higher than what you would get elsewhere. Think about it, interest rates are low right now. So even the best savings accounts are only paying maybe close to 1%, right? When it comes to investing, you can buy dividend stocks, but the average dividend on S&P 500 is only about 2%. And on top of that, stock market has corrected. For comparison, the average annualized returns earned from royalty are above 12%. That's crazy, right? Think about it. This is eye-opening. I think about a couple of months ago, I spoke about investing in Treasury I bonds. At that time, the rate was like 8.5. Right now, it's 9.6%. So why would I put my money in bank account? And so I bought $10,000 worth of Treasury bonds for myself. I'm going to buy for my wife as well, because you can buy up to 10 grand worth of I bonds per social security number. So same way, this is interesting, 12%, right? So music royalties are on top of that considered an uncorrelated asset, which means that your returns don't follow the same pattern as the stock market. This makes sense, given that music isn't usually impacted by economic crisis. People continue to stream music and listen to the radio when times are hard. In fact, even during the COVID-19 pandemic, when live music performances disappeared entirely, music royalties held up fairly well compared to most other industries. So let's talk about some of the advantages of music royalty investments. And as you guys know, whenever I invest, I'm always looking for tax benefits. And believe it or not, the royalties, music royalties also have tax benefits, and that you can depreciate the royalties similar to how you can for real estate. Of course, definitely talk to your CPA. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an expert on tax, but I'm always looking to maximize my tax benefits. Growth. Since 2014, royalty payments are growing and growing quickly. And the reason is pretty simple. We have now Google Music, which is YouTube, also Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, Pandora. There's so many platforms out there which continue to play this kind of music, and they continue to pay those royalty payments. Diversification, music royalties are diverse from any other traditional asset classes like stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptos. Quarterly payouts. Every 3 months, you get a check for your royalties. Nice way of turning investments into an automatic passive income stream. Passive income, of course, after making the purchase of the royalty, you have to spend exactly, okay, exactly like 0 hours on the investment. Not more, not less. Can't get any more passive than that, right? Competitive yield. On average, the yield on royalties are 8 to 10%, but obviously your mileage may vary. And I'm going to basically what I did for you guys, because I was researching for myself. I went through and looked at a lot of different platforms. Of course, I'm going to go through a couple of them which came. These are the two platforms which came at the top of my list during my research. But I'm in no way affiliated with any of these platforms. I do not receive any referral payments. So I'm just planning to be an investor, and I'm not an investor yet. So um, this was a brief overview of music royalties, why to invest, how to invest, and my investments to date, which I have done none. So let's go through this couple of platforms which I was mentioning. And the first one, I'm going to start sharing my screen. So if you are listening to this podcast, I am sorry. And if you're watching me on YouTube, you can definitely look at, follow me along. But if you're listening to me on Apple Podcasts or any other audio podcast platform, I am going to talk about royaltyexchange.com and Songvest, Songvest. That's another platform. Royaltyexchange.com. You can go on the platform. You can create an account, and you can pretty much go through some of the music or songs they have for us to invest in, right? They even have alert tone royalties from Apple. Can you believe? So the alert tone we set up on our iPhones to a MacBook to iPad, even that Apple has to pay royalty, right? So this one you can pretty much buy. As I opened it, you can invest in the alert tone. Of course, you can click on invest link here, and it pretty much shows you, 10+% average ROI. They have done 1,000+ transactions, and this is on royaltyexchange.com. So pretty much you can now look at music, movies, trademarks, lots of ways for you to invest in, right? Of course, we started talking about music, but feel free to explore movies, feel free to explore trademarks, and and you will see, just for an example here, movies, I sorry, music, that is Doobie Brothers and other songs, and the term is 10 years. So basically you will make money for 10 years. Royalty type is from publishing. Price is 160 grand. Multiple is 6.6x in 10 years. That's crazy. And yield is 15%. So, way more than you would see anywhere outside. But if you see movies, there is a 1983 comedy classic, Trading Places. Then the term is life of rights, and that means that basically you own it for lifetime, right? And so the yield is only 6%, but your multiple is 17.5x. So of course, start logging into, create an account on Royalty Exchange or Songwest and start exploring. I think this is pretty interesting for me, and I'm going to create account on both of them and start exploring and most probably invest as well soon. I'm going to now Songvest, Songvest.com. So invest, they say invest in hit songs from your favorite artists with song shares. So pretty much here you can find the songs you like, right? And you can invest. You can go to the live investments page by clicking onto it, and I can see different types. There is auctions, there is VIP auctions, the upcoming sales, on sale now. Yeah, and you can also look at past sales, what has happened before. So right now, let's look at live on sale now, a song Three-Headed Goat. And the offering, I'm just trying to look at, it's $200, $250 per unit price. So Song West is little different from Royalty Exchange. Royalty Exchange, you have to buy the entire amount. Here you are able to buy the shares, and I'm pretty sure Royalty Exchange may bring that kind of functionality as well, so that you don't have to place 5, 10, 50, or maybe 100 grand into one type of asset. You can truly diversify. So here it's $250 per unit, and they have paid 18 or $17.96 per unit in last 12 months. So that's pretty cool. It's not close to 10%. It's about 7 to 8%. That's not bad if they have done it. Of course, you want to do your research, and for all the research, they have already provided all the details if you scroll down. So far, what I'm seeing is very interesting, and how even the revenue by income type. So the platforms I was talking about, Apple Music to Spotify, SoundCloud, Radio, YouTube, Pandora, Tidal, Amazon Music, etc. So pretty much you can explore both of these platforms, and let me know what you guys think. Again, I have not decided which platforms, which of the platform I'll go with. Most probably I'll go with both. So just in the end, I want to talk about, I am committed to growing my investments in this asset class over the coming years, and looking forward to sharing lessons learned along the way. Not only do I think this investment class will have solid returns for years to come, it is also an exciting investment to make. Let me know if you have any questions about royalty investments. I'll gladly share what I know, or what to find the answers you may need. We are all in this investment journey together. The more we give, the more we receive. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Wealth Matters podcast. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a 5-star rating on iTunes so others can enjoy the show too. Have a great week and happy investing!